Hi there, people of the internet. My name is JD Shadow, and you may be wondering, what do I got here? What is behind me? Why do I look like I am recording from anywhere instead of where I usually am? Well, I have a green screen right here. Look at this. I can go forever, and it will never change. That is because I have a green screen. Finally, I have it. So, instead of seeing what you would normally see, you're seeing a picture of my head, or what LunaTK drew for me. But we are going into, if we can look this right here, Miraculous Ladybug. We are into season 3. Finally, they show it, and get this. According to the production number, this is in order! Oh, glory, glory, hallelujah! We have finally got a right production order. They have done it right. Maybe. We don't know. But there is one other thing we can show you. There is one other thing we can actually do. Ladies and gentlemen, may I see Paris, please? Look at that! I am now officially in Paris. Well, a backdrop of Paris, but Paris! Look at that! That is amazeballs! So, what do we have here? We got Chameleon, we got Anna Maestro, we got Bakerix, Backorder, Gamer 2.0, where Dad's Silencer, which sounds a little bit scary, Oni-chan, Miraculous. Interesting. Oblivio, Party Crasher, Chris Master, and the Puppeteer 2. We are going to go into part number 1. I believe this is in order, so please forgive me. Also forgive me if I am doing things wrong with this green screen here. I'm still working out a little bit at the kinks, but well, anyway. Okay. So, last time we saw this, the last time we did anything miraculous, it seemed that Maruya, who is the assistant to Adrien's father, has the Peacock Miraculous, and now she can enhance Akuma's, and now she's assisting Hawkmoth, and they have a thing for each other. So, with that having been said, we're going to go right into Chameleon, and I might not be recording too many per day because I'm sweating already. I have the air conditioner on, it's sweating, I'm sweating already. I don't know if it's the new lights I got or whatever. I don't know if this is something that I'm going to have to fix in the coming days, but right in the moment, it just feels like it's all coming in to me in forms of heat. So, please forgive me if you hear that air conditioner in the background. That's because I'm sweating bullets. Maybe it's because I am sweating in anticipation for what we're about to see. So, Chameleon, let's go. And she's got a croissant in her mouth. She's late for school again, is she? Pulling the Usagi. What is happening? Okay.
Best idea. It could keep me from paying attention in class. And if I fail, it'd be a total disaster because then Adrien and I would never have our own house. The 3 kids. The hamster named.
Oh, girl.
You're still about the hamster.
You're not sitting next to Adrien. Your seat's over there.
What?
Back? Why?
Good morning, students. I'm sure you've all heard by now, but Lila's home from her trip to Achu, and she is back in school with
Lila?
Hi, everyone.
Oh, that!
Seat in the front row. You all remember
You lying little wrench!
All of you. Mwah, mwah. You have a hearing problem, Lila?
She's got more than that.
A constant ringing in my left ear. I've had it ever since the sound of an airplane engine burst my eardrum on the runway when I was saving Jagged Stone's lost kitten.
It's a total fabrication.
Had it help me catch up on all the schoolwork I missed while I was traveling with my parents. Would you do that for me?
Sure,
You
Lila.
are one
Miss Boussier,
little
why do I have to sit in
flying
the back
witch.
now?
Do you have any trouble hearing or seeing, Marinette?
My eyesight.
I don't actually have any trouble seeing or hearing. I mean...
Good, so there's no problem
Nope.
then. You sit here, lad.
We all know who she is. How is she in this?
Where emotions are so intense.
Let me
The
guess, he's gonna
perfect
try
stimulus
to
for my dear
Akumatize
Akuma.
Marinette again. Oh, not too much in the form of the Akuma theme. What is happening?
Open your books to page 23.
And it happened again. It happened again.
Here's your appetizer, Lila.
And I've got your main course.
I'll fetch your dessert.
I'm sorry, I can't carry my own tray. It's almost impossible with this sprained wrist.
It's an urban legend that never happened.
Tonight's story just... Not only did Ladybug save my life, we've become very close friends. She lies with every
You
breath.
spied
Wait,
on her.
you eavesdropped.
Hey, Lila, you forgot your napkin.
Whoa!
See that? It's obvious she doesn't have a sprained wrist.
Uh-oh.
When I was in India, I witnessed someone getting their eye gouged out by a corner of a napkin.
It never happened.
You saved my eye. You sacrificed yourself
Is-
for me.
Why wouldn't I know?
How is she this manipulative?
We'll take
You
it to
guys
the
are
office.
Are you proud of
idiots.
yourself?
Oh, boy. You guys are dumb.
I can't prove it, but I know for a fact that you don't have tinnitus. That your wrist is just fine. That you don't know Prince Ali because you've never even set foot in a chew. And despite what you got Alia to write on her lady blog, Ladybug has never saved your life.
You were right.
People can't resist when they hear what they like to hear. If you don't want to be my friend,
This
fine.
is
But
so
soon you won't have
true.
any friends. I'll make sure you never get close to Adrien in class or anywhere. You seem a little less dumb than the
Oh,
others, so
she
I'll
is
give you
such a
one last
heel.
chance. You're either with me or against me. You don't have to
If you're
answer.
not with
I'll
me,
give you till the end of class today.
then you're my enemy.
Yes, I can feel it.
Yeah.
Fire's about to emerge.
Here comes the Akuma.
Look out, Adrien! We'll have to figure out when you're going to help me catch up on all the schoolwork I missed. I also
Which
heard
you-
play
from
piano.
your
My
own
uncle's the
detriment.
great pianist, Stroke Barochak. He wanted to teach me when I was little, but I had to stop playing because of arthritis. But when
Not a
I was
chance.
students-
Oh,
Lila,
she's
I'm
suffering from
perfectly happy to be
Munchhausen
friends with you,
syndrome as
and I'll
well.
gladly help, but you need to be honest with me.
Are you trying to be some superhero lecturing me just like Ladybug did? Well, thanks, but no thanks. Ugh.
Oh boy.
I'm still here if you need help catching up with your schoolwork.
Get away, get far away. What is going?
You can resist. We can't let this Akuma run loose.
Yeah, wait till you see who is Why don't you just make Volpina like her own, like standing on her own 2 feet instead of having to worry about Hawkmoth? She'd be the perfect heel for this. I like this. As much as I hate her in such a great way.
Gotta find another way.
The fence? You're gonna become Solid Snake? Oh, hell.
Adrien, I wanted to apologize. Will you make peace with me?
Hell no. Ooh. Fast asleep. You are turning to Solid Snake. This is becoming Metal Gear.
Adrien! I have something to tell you. You don't deserve my friendship, or your girlfriend, or your cap.
Oh, your cap.
What? Not Adrien.
The Eiffel Tower. It's like everybody knew there was something going on. I knew they were not that dumb. Oh, baby, hopefully it's trash can. Oh.
Oh no, he's gonna fall.
And the best you can do is film it. But you might be high.
Ah, help me! I'm losing my balance.
Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high.
You are not Adrien.
You're right again.
And then all of that dialogue, she could have just done something. Ooh. She knows some
I
kung
know where
fu.
Akuma is, Chameleon. Time to de-evil. But the Akuma.
In his pants.
Oh no, not an enchanted kiss, please.
You want to kiss him. You
Nobody will ever know.
And
what are you doing? Me? Nothing. Lila must have been re-akumatized.
A similar story happened to a teacher in the Florida area.
Don't stay here, okay? It's dangerous. Come out of there.
You're gonna stay there anyway because you named your kid Quentin. Oh no, you're gonna do copycat again, aren't you?
Too bad Cat Noir's power is gonna destroy you.
As much as she would love to get kissed by Adrien, that was not the time.
Get me at Miraculous now!
No, I want to get hers first.
Oh, he can't control Lila, can he?
Run now, Ladybug.
I don't intend
I like
to.
that dynamic. I love when they two bad guys can't really coexist.
Good job, Chameleon. Become Ladybug.
The shirt. Use a cataclysm on the shirt.
You can simply give.
Grab, shell. You can give him what? Grab.
No more evil doing for you, little Akuma.
So is she now a shell of her former self?
Don't worry, you look good even without your cap.
There you go. Whoa, he was triggered by not having a cap.
Truce. Thanks, Ladybug.
We got you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, please don't become...
I'm sure that her feelings about Ladybug will serve my purposes well in the end. One way or another.
Only she might be harder to control than you think.
Of course Ladybug saved my life. She never misses an opportunity to rescue her best friend.
Didn't Johnathan give you vertigo when you went up the Eiffel Tower?
It's fiction.
As long as you and I both know the truth, does it really matter?
You're right.
Unless you turn the entire school against them.
Otherwise, you'll flunk school. And then how are you and Adrien gonna get that house?
Oh, with the hamster.
Looks like you have trouble hearing after all, Marinette. Why don't you come sit up here in the front
Oh
row next to Lila?
no! Oh no!
My tinnitus! I don't feel it anymore. It's gone. It's a miracle. It must be Ladybug's doing. I can sit in the back now.
You unreal.
Excuse
It's my best friend.
Can I have my old seat back too, please?
Everybody's moving again.
From now on, you and I are at war. You will lose your friends and wind up all alone, and Adrien will soon be mine.
It's false.
We'll see about that, Lila. We'll see.
Oh, you are one. Oh. Okay, so one. How in the world are these people so dumb? How did they become so dumb? I mean, she has all of these different ailments besides Stockholm Syndrome or whatnot. I mean, wow. And they don't catch on? They must be smarter than that, right? I mean, if she's saying, oh, I have this, I have that, she must be the most manipulative person in the world, or they're the dumbest people in the world. Because, forget Marinette for a second, a 5-year-old could see past that. Could everybody just take a step back and listen to what she's saying there? This means that Lila's going to become a regular character, recurring character here. Is Lila going to become the new alpha you-know-what? That was Chloe for a while. We didn't see her this episode. I wonder if her becoming Queen Bee is going to try to kind of change that in a way, if that's going to change who she is. That's going to be something I want to know more about, whether or not that this is going to be the shift of who is like really the worst person in school from Chloe to Lila, because now Lila is, and everybody seems to know that Chloe is a manipulative person, although I think that might be changing to face Chloe instead of heel Chloe. Now we're seeing completely heel Lila. Like, Chloe has standards, Lila seems to not have standards. And that makes me to one of the major points of this. See at some point that Lila and Hawkmoth are going to come to odds, because for a second there I thought that, okay, Hawkmoth wants the Miraculouses, but Lila was going to go after Ladybug first. So my theory is at some point we're going to see Lila just say, you know what, Hawkmoth, I don't even need you. And I think that's something I've been wanting Rose Gallery for some time now. We're kind of starting to build up to that, to where we have Myrua, who we didn't see any of that this episode. We didn't see any of Myrua. I don't know why, but we didn't. We did not see Chloe, of course, but I also believe that at some point we're going to see baby Lila becoming one of her own, and I would love to see that, because I like this heel character. I like this villain. I like how they're building her up. I really like how they're kind of saying she wants this power. She wants to destroy. And I really love her to like cross the line into, okay, a moral event horizon where, okay, there's no turning back when she does it. Like, we all know who she is. She's evil, but right now she's manipulative. Maybe that's where Chloe could come in, and maybe in the later episodes we see Chloe come in and also see past it. Like, hey, I did these same tricks. You don't go one up on me. And I have a feeling now. Remember, I haven't watched any other episodes. I'm watching these for the first time. I don't watch the dubs or anything like that. Or not dubs, but subs or anything like that. Watching the very first time on the legal stuff, because that's how we're supposed to do it here. We're supposed to support the fellow people who make this all possible. And yeah, I definitely like the whole thing with the seating arrangements at the end, where like, oh, I want to go back to this. I want to go back here. Going back, like maybe it's a sign that Lila is not going to be as manipulative as she thinks she's going to be. But the more that she lies and stuff like that, I'm feeling that because we didn't see Chloe this episode, she wasn't even in the classroom for whatever reason, or maybe I missed her somewhere in the whole group of people, that, like I said, maybe she's the one that's going to see past it too. One person that she's going to see past it and then have some sort of epiphany or something like that. The last thing is the whole Akuma idea of Chameleon, the way to kiss in order to become someone else. Did we see that before in Copycat? We kind of saw that in a way. This kind of may become Copycat 2.0, but at the same time, it's in a different format. And I'm not sure how I feel about, like, it wasn't really used that often. I mean, it seemed like they didn't fool, like, she fooled more people as Lila than she did the Chameleon, because as soon as Adrien did that stuff, as Adrien did all that stuff, all of a sudden I'm like, wait, what? She doesn't do that. Who does that? We know something's up there. Okay, and the final thing, and this is why I think that Lila will become a great heel in this whole show, is because the way she delivers her threats to Marinette. The way she delivers her threats, and the way that she says, I'm going to destroy you. I will make it my mission in life. I will rededicate my life to destroying yours if we want to make it like it's written by Aaron Sorkin. That is a villain and a half. It's just the way that they're delivering this character, the way that they are making this character have to be. Oh, I'm gonna love hating her. I'm gonna love hating her. We're gonna know that we are supposed to dislike her. But I do want to see her be developed in such a way that she's her own villain, that she doesn't need Hawkmoth in order to access these powers, and that she goes way too far further than Hawkmoth is willing to go, that maybe she does stuff that maybe Hawkmoth's not going to do. And that sort of becomes a bit of a conflict, and there might be some gray area there as well that we get into later on. This has a great deal of potential. I do pros and cons on the left-hand side of the screen here. I sum it all up. I've been doing that. I want to try to do a little bit different way of doing it. I want to see if I can find a different way of doing this, and see if maybe a bit easier way of doing it to where I'm not spending a whole lot of time trying to edit this stuff so I can get it out a little quicker. So let me know in the comment section if you think a way we could do it a little bit differently and stuff like that. Let me know in the comment section. So let me get to, I really liked Lila. She's the star. She is the star of this episode. And probably going forward, I want to see more of her. Maybe we will, during the later episodes that they put out on Netflix, we will probably see more of her, because holy crap, just everything about Lila is amazing. And the Akuma itself, I'm kind of like mixed, because they did Copycat a little bit better than this, but at the same time, I'm not quite sure. It was a while back since we had Copycat that maybe we forgot enough of it to where this seems a little bit more fresh. And but I'd like to see more done with it, at least. I would like to see, okay, it sounds kind of a wasted thing, but the whole idea of kissing a clam to become a clam in order to defeat the Akuma, and maybe that they could find where the Akuma actually was. Maybe that's a different way of doing things. This episode really is interesting to me because Lila just owned this episode, just her threats, and I mean, that's there's not a whole lot of pros, but that's the pro. I mean, we could just put Lila there and that would just be it, but that was a big thing. Just everything involving her, and she was like front and center in that show, in this episode. Very big stuff in this episode. Plus, Marinette dodging that Akuma, and we got to see Ladybug again showing off the kung fu skills. I would like to know where she learned those, and some backstory of where she learned all of those. So a little bit of a con is, it just seems as though that the students came off as too dumb, and that they couldn't make out what was going on. That they couldn't make out that she was lying. That anybody could see past it, and it just makes the students look out to be, okay, way too dumb than what there should be. A pro that I forgot about is that the way that they build up Lila just leaves a lot open that you could do a lot with, and she could become the alpha, you know what, to replace what Chloe was. But we all knew, everybody knew that Chloe was being this alpha-centric person. Lila, on the other hand, she's got everybody on her finger, and she shouldn't be, because there's a lot there that makes anybody say, wait a minute, she's lying. And it just makes it out to be really weird that they're buying into that when they really shouldn't be. Well, that is going to do it for Season 3, Part 1, Episode 1, Chameleon. Chameleon. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about the episode and what you thought about the reaction. Please leave a comment down below. Leave a like and subscribe for more Geek Gaming Culture. Ring that bell. Be notified of new episodes when they come out. I'll try to find, I think it's going to be on Mondays I'm going to be doing these. So please keep your finger on that bell and be notified when I do. And I'm probably going to do these on Monday, same time TK does hers. And also watch hers as well, because she's a good friend of mine. She deserves all love she gets. And I apologize for getting this out a little bit late. I wanted to do all of this stuff. What do you think about the green screen as well? I'm still working on trying to perfect that. And I will update you in the coming days about some of the stuff that's going to be going on in this channel. So keep that in mind. It may be out by the time you watch this thing here. I will be back next time for Season 3, Part 1, Episode 2. I forget what the name of that is, but we'll get there. Till next time. My name is JD Shadow. I will see you next time. That just happened.